Are you touring? Are you thinking about it? Obviously.
Yeah.
Dreaming about it, but planning concretely for it or what?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think if everything keeps going upwards, and things open up more and more people are safely getting vaccinated, and whatever happens, like, we'll be able to just play shows again. And I think that's going to happen a lot sooner than people are expecting, you know?
I hope so. I miss live music.
Me too, man.
By the way, I feel like fashion over the last few months, maybe last year, has taken a different role in the way you create. Yes? Like, it means something different to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've just like taken a moment of like being a little bit more expressive and just like youthful and not really overthinking it too much. I think I held myself into an identity for a really long time, and I'm realizing that identity it's a kind of a box sometimes if you're not careful.
Interesting. I mean,
yeah.
Is fashion connected to the music you make? Is it obviously it's connected to who you are?
I think it's deeply connected to how you feel, and it's deeply connected to what you do and how you do it. So yeah, if you're dressing a certain way and that gives you some sort of different type of confidence for the day, then absolutely. Because the song is going to come out completely different than if you just kind of kept your track pants and t-shirt on. Do
you feel more confident today than you've ever felt before?
No, I mean, absolutely not. I think that's a constant battle. Yeah, no, definitely not.
I mean, confidence tied to like the way somebody looks. It's true. It's attached to your appearance. Like you kind of wear it, you know, but it does shift. Yeah. It's a pendulum, man. Like,
I mean, it's a pendulum, dude. I mean, it's confidence is very fragile. It gets destroyed by one little thing and it takes like thousands of good things to build it up.
Do you need confidence to make art, or would you rather be vulnerable? But is there confidence in vulnerability?
I think they are the same thing. I think being vulnerable is being confident, you know, and I think that you need a certain amount of confidence to believe in yourself, not as much make art. I think it takes a lot of courage to believe in the fact that you're capable of doing something that other people might like. And it's really important to like take that chance on yourself, because there's a lot of people in the world. Chances are a few of them are going to like it, you know, and at the end of the day, like, it's just incredibly soulfully healing when you make art and you take that chance to kind of, you know, go there.
I'm going to take art as being defined to most of what you do, including like, dude, your Instagram aesthetic is really chef's kiss. There is art to the outfits and the shoots.
Yeah. There definitely is. And like, people are really good at it. I'm just trying to learn from other people. But I mean, it's cool because social media has become its own culture and world and language, and everything is very complex and deep on it. And so it's fun to like dig in and learn about it.
It takes confidence though to post some of those photos. I mean, is there strategy behind your beach water photo, striped bathing suit look?
There's nothing strategized about it. It's just a thirsty Instagram photo. It's pretty black and it's pretty clear what it is. You know, I mean, I could have just posted this is a thirst trap if I wanted to, but I thought that was pretty obvious.
It gets people talking though, you know, it does.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, it's like, it totally does. And it creates just like a world. But the truth is that is not the real world. It's just the highlight. It's absolutely the highlight reel. It's the best photos we can take that day. And they get like, we're editing the coloring of slightly to make it a little more vibrant. It's like nobody's living inside of that moment, you know.
How many photos did you take to take the perfect one? Because you got 6 million likes, so I think it worked.
6 million photos.
That one, honestly, I have to give a lot of credit to a girl who works on my team. Her name's Sylvie, and she is just kind of just on top of her iPhone photography, and she just catches me in a lot of moments that feel really natural. So I luckily don't worry about it too much. She's really on it.
By the way, I feel like I've heard of Sylvie, as she is also from New Jersey, and I'm from New Jersey.
Yes, she is. Yeah, she's the best.
She's we're proud to have her there. I speak on behalf of New Jersey. I don't know if you know the entire state. Your tattoos, are they obviously like they have meaning in your life? Have you gotten any recently?
I've gotten. This is a bit weird of a tattoo. it's just even weirder coming from me, but it says good boy.
Oh.
And it's really just like a couple of my friends, like we do a lot of art together, and just like the kind of just like a little inside joke we have. So that was one. And I got my sister's name tattooed right here, which is really nice. Aaliyah Maria is my grandmother's name and her middle name.
That's a beautiful
but
name.
Yeah, those are my latest ones, I think.
So connected to family and friends.
Yeah, I think that's like more now than I feel like ever, to be honest with you. I'm so aware of how important that is more than ever right now.
What do you attribute to that?
I think like spending time away from them, and in feeling really low without them. I am a person who's really super independent and wants to like take the world on his own. And I caught myself kind of just like low without my team, my support system, like my friends, my family, and the amount of energy that comes from like having real friends around is insane.
How did you connect with Tiny?
He is in Miami, and I think over the last couple of years, his productions have been the most intriguing to me. They're just they're very artful. They're very artistic. They remind me of other producers that I really admire, and I really wanted to connect with him. And I went into the studio. We did a bunch of kind of vibes, and he took Summer of Love from being like a pop song, I think, to something that feels like it's merging two worlds. And it sits in a world that feels familiar yet unfamiliar for me. And it's just really exciting. I was just really excited to be a part of a track that sounded that interesting and unique. By
the way, like that's the right way to describe it, because it does sound like a Shawn Mendes record, but it also doesn't at the same time. It's this beautiful mix.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's a mix between, I think, pop and reggaeton, and you're feeling the essence of reggaeton, but you're hearing my voice, which is creating a pop essence. And I think there's something really beautiful. And I also genuinely am such a fan of that genre of music, and I wanted to work inside of it, but in a place that felt authentic and real. And Tiny is such a kind of humble, like amazing dude. So I felt like that was the perfect way to transition. And he's just like crazy talented, honestly. One of the most talented producers I've worked with.
My question to you is like, how are you creating today? Are you setting aside time every week to write? I mean, do you feel pressure of having to release something?
Totally. I'm constantly creating. Sometimes I'm creating out of anxiety of feeling like I have to create. Sometimes I'm creating out of pure inspiration. I find that nowadays I am honestly probably struggling with searching for pure inspiration more than ever, I find, because the more I fixate on culture, and the more I fixate on social media and fixate on everyone's success, I struggle with finding my voice. And I go through phases like that. And I think that's always been present in my music, because my music is very like not one-sided. I think it's all over the place. And it's a part of the journey, losing your voice and finding it again and repeat.
Right now, do you feel like you've lost it?
No. I don't mean lost it. I mean, I think that sometimes you just go through lows and highs, and Summer of Love felt like a high, but that song was from a while ago, and now it's finally coming out, and I feel so proud of it. But the creative journey is daily, you're constantly waking up and comparing yourself to yesterday. So I think like there's just lows and highs, and you kind of have to be really present to appreciate those high moments, because they're not always there.
You can't have the highs or the lows, right? So like,
no, man.